just quickly come down here and throw in. I saw that there was a hatch cover in here as well. At some point, I think. Yeah. Okay. Can I do? I actually just want two of those, just in case I keep a second door. Where's a hatch there? Um, what else? Let's see. Doors and hatches can be locked, but only keep your citizens and animals out. They are destructible. Okay, so the doors and hatches can be locked. So they'll only like keep my people out basically. That's not too bad. And I need mechanisms. I need to build a well and I have no drinks. My doors will die. Yeah. So this is the problem I had last winter is we had no drinks. We had basically because it was winter, we had no water source because that froze over. So we kind of need that sorted out. I'm not really sure what to do in winter because this ends up looking like a paved road, even though it's a brook. And I kind of thought I set them up to get water from here. Where was it? Water source. Yeah, I set this up as a water source for them, but I don't think it works in winter. That is why you need to build an underground aquifer. Yeah, that was, I guess, what I had in mind for the water that was like over here underground. I know it's right here on the other side of this wall. I'm also just seeing. Oh, yeah, that's roots. I thought that was cracking or something. That was my intention for this water that's in behind here. And I didn't know if I could access it from this level or if I just destroy everything, which I assume I'm destroying everything. And what was it? The It was something to do with my still getting them to work. The double wide stairwell down to elevation 20 and hope that there is an aquifer. Okay, so there's actually what underground water that they can access. Oh, all right. What is this? A snail? Snail. All right, let's go down a couple layers to at least where I've got my staircase because I finally got it down to one. You have to build a channel. Okay, so like for instance on this layer, I can't see very far. So how would I know as I dig down if there is an aquifer in there randomly? Is there a way to kind of know, or will it light up? Will it show? Let's see. Go down one more. There was stop at whetstone. Okay. Just dig under the lake. Yeah. So okay. So here, up. Is it here? Yeah, right here would be right underneath the lake. Create some space with a door. All right. So am I? What? Sorry, I accidentally tapped the scroll wheel. So am I digging underneath this lake? Is that what I'm currently going for? Is to try to take some water down from here. Go down 3 levels. We need water, not ice. Yeah, unfortunately, ice cubes when you don't have water is kind of pointless. All right, let's go down 1, 2, 3 here. So if I'm digging, and I'm not quite sure where it was, but it was like about this big, roughly, and ramp it up. But you need some space for the water. Okay. So if I hit dig, they can't currently get to that. If I bring a channel across here, is that going to cause a problem? Only 8 squares is enough. Radio. Always a little bit over and big, like, excitable with this. How do I unselect something? Let's see. Designated construction walls. Does that undo it? No. Just dig from your fort to there first. Water pressure might be fun come spring. Interesting. Alright, how do I cancel an area? Or left button to draw. I don't want to draw. I kind of just want to make less of an area. Big ramp on this level going up. Is this what you mean by ramping it? Eraser. Radio. Ah, alright, so this is where this works for. Well, that definitely helps. That should really do it. Really about that. Okay. Okay, so am I ramping up to get out of here? What is this? Something else. Or am I staircasing it right next to it? Because I think if I bring this up directly, it's not touching anything. So hopefully I might be able to not do anything. So is it first lay the plot? Uh what's a plot? Like, I know in reference to certain animes what plot is, but I don't know what it is in relation to this game. That doesn't look quite right. If I hold this here, am I going straight down to it? Yeah, it'll be in it. That'll be fine. Dig from your fortress to the space. Right here. Well, so we're digging from over here down. Um, about there. Okay, let's see them go do this. I think I'll put it on play. No, play. Do you think, peoples? Ah, uh, let's see. Not that. This one. There. There we go. This will be interesting. They obviously want water because they've got like a little water symbol above them. I mean, they want whatever they want in case of water. Holy crap, I didn't even realize it's already one. I'll have to wrap it up after I get this water source set up for today. Okay, so put a door here. So here or here. You can literally say the word here or in brackets or here. There. All right. Let's see. Door. Doors. Any old door will do. I get a chestnut door. I like that color. Okay. So, nearly dug it out. They're all thirsty. So thirsty. And oh, thanks for following Ground Control. Appreciate that. We're just about starting on a next little goal with that too. Is uh, next goal will be 10 more people, maybe 10 more followers. I have very small goals. I appreciate like every single thing that happens on my stream, honestly. Okay, so now go up with the ramp to the lake. Radio, that's nice and clear. Dig the ramp up this level going up. So I can just do this. Does that work? Ramp mining. Uh, well, actually, people can unfollow, and I think it actually saves their spot. It's very interesting because if you come back and follow again, if you unfollow and refollow, you get the same slot in the follow list. It's very interesting. I've seen that. I'm like, it made no sense to me. Um, and thank you as well, Mordo. Mord, please help me say your name. I can't say it. I don't want to say it. I'm so bad at pronouncing basically any kind of name. Like even Sarah was hard for a long time for me, and it's so basic. Um, so when I hit ramp up, so no, only one square. It's water. Okay, here. Let's see. Saying the full word doesn't help me that much. Start from the bottom and ramp up. So, oh, like here. Hmm. Pick a channel making a ramp on the level below. So below here. Okay, so one more down. Whoop, no. Okay, so here. And I'm doing dig a ramp on this level, or am I doing the dig a channel? Yes, this level. Okay, so dig a ramp on this level. I should dig a ramp into the south wall up into the frozen lake bottom. Okay, so along here. Oh, I get it into the actual wall. Gotcha. Don't worry, we got the. Oh, cool. Looks awesome. Is that gonna drain the lake? Is that what that's gonna do? How do I undo this? Do this one? Oh no, how do I undo? Do I just put a wall? Look, at least it's frozen at the moment. We've got time to work this one out. Just one more ramp up. Uh, so I can build a wall as well. Let me just throw a wall down quickly so I don't completely flood my goddamn base. Any kind of wall will do. Okay, so if we come up, sorry, come up one, so we can see a ramp here. So, sorry, where is it? Ramp. So I can build a wall beneath it. Why didn't it put one there? All right. So at the moment we have a ramp, right? Got a ramp, and we're trying to build one more row to get water down here. So I imagine that's on this level. Correct or wrong? Yes. Okay, so nearly complete ramp into ice. Okay, all right. So I'm building a ramp on this level as well. Yeah? All right, all right. So it'd be the same kind of principle like here. Oh, wait, it's one square, one square. Can they get to that, or do I actually have to, like, dig it? Oh, shit, they just did it. All right, come up. Okay, so that's now one up here. So is that... I managed to get it not under the stupid thing. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Hold up, hold up. I've got an alert. So, oh, wow, my people are starting to die from dehydration. That does not surprise me. Oh my god. It's here. It's where this goddamn plant is. Okay. So I'm thinking I actually have to move it forwards like one, or like over here by like two to get it. So if that's the case, need to dig under lake, yeah. Okay, so I need to take this over. So wow, that was impressive. I know that's a couple. Wait a minute, put that there. I've got it on pause. Yes, I do. Cool, that'll help. So, okay, just bear with me. Shove a wall wherever I can here. I don't care what kind. I'm gonna close up the one that doesn't really matter to me at the moment. Uh, yeah, that one. And down here. I don't even know if they can build it, but I'm trying. Probably isn't necessary in the least bit, but I'm doing it. Okay, so let's put the ramp. It's over here. Let's dig this out just a little bit and come up. Well, come up. That's got it there. Then that one needs it like here, I think. Let's see. This, yeah. And that'll be under lake. This has definitely become a water source after the lake you're using melts. Nice. In the meantime, my people will definitely die from like the dehydration though, right? Will it melt during winter? Has assumed the position of expedition leader. Okay. That sounds okay. I thought that that was taken, but I guess the guy probably died. Yeah. I guess succession is nice. Where are you going? I'm just floating across the land there. Let's see. This lake was your source of water when it wasn't melted, and tunneling has not changed that one bit. Sweet. What's the new alert? Somebody else dying? Yes. Oh, I'm gonna lose so many people. Tunneling has not changed one bit. This will dramatically change things in your base. Cool. Hopefully for the better. I know at the moment those alerts coming up are just people dying. Like, literally, watch my population go. Can you imagine if they don't make it to summer or spring, sorry? If I end up with like a population of none by spring and I have to apply this all to a new game. I mean, I think it's kind of amusing, but man, what a rough episode too. Okay, so it's late winter. Fingers crossed we might have somebody alive come spring. Yep, we got water looking under here. That looks like, what is that? Llama wool trousers. Oh, yeah, somebody probably just died in there. Fine. Just leave the corpses to support the walls. It's fine. I don't know if that's a real thing, but logically speaking, it's a real thing. Let's see. If dwarves can breathe underwater, if dwarves can breathe water, it might be an improvement. I think he just got trolled by a malicious viewer. Well, hopefully, because I was gonna say, like, if this is underground, is there a certain level that this goes up? Because if this goes up, say one level at a time, then it should only like drown that. Let's see. They're still assuming the positions. I'm gonna throw a second door down just for like the hell of it. Not that I really have like much in the way of like protecting them, but I can't see a secondary door system hurting them in any sense. Also, it's still late winter, so we're gonna just push through for a couple of minutes and see if we have anybody left. Because by the look of it, we're not. I don't really mind if I lose the space either, because as far as I see, I haven't done like the best layout that I want to begin with. So we've got 3 people left. So you need a door full of water in my house. I've been living all wrong. Lol. I mean, if you don't open it, is it is it not a room full of water? Either way, the way I see it is all the information that I've learnt about like setting up a room and setting up like what could be useful at this stage of the game is all very like useful. So far, we've still got 3 people. I'm betting on nobody. There's 2. At this point in time, I have more living animals than I have people to clean the corpses out, and it's still winter. I'm kind of just waiting for the season to change or the next people to die, honestly. It's either going to be I survived by the skin of my teeth or I didn't. Either way, they're pretty unhappy. Let's see, snow covered, dense cotton grass. I must be holding on to somebody. Uh, like, now you know how to make a aquifer and well. Start out with at least 2 miners. Start digging early. Let's see. I hope this is a good thing, but have doubts. Absolutely willing to learn new strategies. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like I learned how to do farming. One, it's auto saving the game, by the way. Um, I learned how to do farming. I learned like how to make a couple of the other buildings. I learned the farming needs to go underground. I actually wanted to put farming underground initially because I'm like, well, they're dwarves. But then I'm like, no, maybe they do farming on the land. Maybe that's like one of the few things they leave for. I also learned that over here is not water. This is water. I know that seems super logical right now, but when I started, this kind of just looked like a body of water. I still don't really know which plants are what. Like some of them are obvious, like that looks like a cabbage. But some of them just look like they're plants, and you're like, oh yeah, plants are harvestable, right? No? Not all plants are harvestable. Um, what else? Base plant. Uh, should be fine. Is it blue on the map? Cyan blue usually means water. Every map in the real world. True. However, at first, when I logged in to this map, this is what I had. So on the map, out here looked like water to me, and this looked like an island, and this kind of looked like, oh, maybe see-through water, because like I do know I haven't played Minecraft, but I do know that Minecraft has got water that you can see down levels like this, so I kind of thought it might have been like that. um let's see, left click, recenter. Yeah, no, people still dying, I'm pretty sure. Oh, mine has been missing for a week. Well, that would explain the other drop that didn't include a death. Oh, hello, Mitch. Welcome in to the potential end of this particular map. I don't know if they're going to make it. It's early spring, so we got two people alive. It could have gone better, for sure. But, oh, we got Mismer again. Yeah, everybody's dead inside. It for sure could have gone better. But we've got two people, and it's early spring, so we'll see how it goes. Where are my two people? I know that guy's dead in the wall. He's probably just going to keep making Mismer. And I don't see anybody down here. All right. So we were trying to add water in, and as ground control said, like I don't know if it was help for my people because we need drinks, and we were trying to get this to come down into an aquifer down here. Um, so we were trying to make sure that they had some kind of beverage because they still don't have any water at the moment. If I come up here, so this is basically what they've got, and I've got one lady outside somewhere. I don't know where the other guy is. Where's my people? Uh, Laborers. Where do I find people again? Creatures? Maybe? Yeah, okay. Oh shit, they're babies. Yeah, no, they ain't gonna live. Alright. Aquifer would be deep below ground, not vulnerable to freeze. Well, that's okay, because as I said, I don't mind if I lose this map. My main thing is that I did learn quite a lot. I learnt about how to do the farming. I learnt about how to reorder the storage. We've got Misma going like crazy because we've got all these dead animals, dead people, whatever. Stop clicking on the animals. And I've only got two babies alive, which I don't think they're going to survive because I think they're still outside. There's one. You're a year old and you're kind of thirsty. Well, I'll give it until they either age up or legitimately die, and then I'll call it a day. And then next Sunday, I'll start from a new map if that's the case. If these guys actually die, if they don't, it's going to be a hell of a recovery system. It's going to probably only last like an hour. But yeah, I mostly am just kind of like trying to learn, and it looks like that's broken through again. Yeah, maybe. All right. Ideas for next time? Don't build 5 staircases. Don't waste time with extra beehives. Do build storage and refuge and corpse areas outside. Uh, do locate water sooner and put a zone on it to be like a water source and fishing. Definitely. What was this area again? It was that's gathering fruit. Oh, that might have been just somewhere I could have put outside in amongst these. That would have been good. Um, Definitely make a garbage dump that's infinite space. Um, I think so. I think this area, like, I didn't get to choose where I was, just to be clear. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if I get to choose. But this is where we started. And as I think I showed you, I went through all of these and completed all the basic tutorials and stuff like that, and was just kind of like learning some other ones. And I learnt about the chopping down trees can sometimes kill people. So that explains why one guy went missing. Um, and yeah, I really didn't expect this to survive past its first winter, and it made it technically to its second winter. I'm gonna put a big emphasis on technically because these infants are like running around. Come here, and I'm expecting them to die of thirst any moment. Like, what's it say? Does this go this way down, or does like new stuff come down the bottom? To being forced to endure decay of mother. Indignant. Ah, yeah. New stuff up the top. Rightio. Well, she's outside in the rain. I mean, if she just opens her mouth and stares up into the sky, she'll get some water. Um, honestly, camera controls and stuff like that. Thank you so much for helping me with like swapping which way this goes, because that has been that has been like a brain melting moment. I also don't know if wood needs to be stored underground, but I get it, they're dwarves, so everything goes in there. Um, and where was I going? One more down, and I had this like massive storage area, which was kind of useless, but I was trying to use the up down tunneling system. Okay, so we got water down here. Not that anybody's walked down here, by the way. I would love to have seen somebody walk into this room and seen what happened. Would have been worth it. Um, the channel handiwork. Um, what do you need me to check in on? So I'm waiting for these two to die at this point, or age up. They're pretty unhappy. This creature's pretty unhappy right now, and this one's just displeased. Must have been born later. Oh yeah, get the door held. Well, yes. Whoop, sorry, scrolled down the wrong way. The door did hold, or at least is holding. It's passable. Um, yeah, we only have two infants left. Everybody else has died of thirst. We have no drinks. Nobody's old enough to make drinks. Nobody's old enough to tend to the kids or any bench trade thingy workshop. And this door is made, but I think it's like stuck open by a shoe. So good job, people. Left your door wide open, just asking to be drowned. Um, yeah, this is basically an abandoned fortress situation. But I'm kind of honestly waiting for them to die. I know that's like a bit morbid, but I'm like, just die already, people. Because I'd like to see what also comes up too once they do die. Like if you have a whole colony just get attacked and die, like does it come up saying, "Hey, your colony failed," or like in RimWorld, if you have an entire colony mass murdered, what comes up is like a last second Men in Black rock up and becomes your first new person of your new colony. So I'm curious what happens in this game. Is it just absolutely kaput? I'd like to be able to fast forward it, but there's no setting for that, I don't think. Like, Daughter Hold Water is not bad, but Dwarf Fortress are not the best representatives of their race. So you might have some drowning flooded tunnel later. So that's the thing that we don't really know yet until like if this doesn't hold or something. But yeah, I think it would be better to have like somewhere further down. Like as I said, I wanted to have, where is it? Not that way. There is water here. Originally, I was going to tunnel into that, but I kind of just figured the first thing that was going to happen is just all of this was just going to go like flood. Although, what happens if I dug out this way? Would it just like send all the water out? Let's see. The home civilization is more or less unaffected by the colony failure. Huh. I'm surprised that there's so many animals, though. Frail. 3-year-old, whatever the hell this is. Guinea hen. Alright. Oh, one of them's died. Wait, where is it? How old are you now? Take me to it. You. You're a year old and you're hungry and dehydrated. You're the one that wasn't at that level. Okay, so they are still dying. And zoom out a bit. Keep an eye on them moving around. The game world generator and the success of your colony will have much greater effects that a loss than a loss. All right. Yeah. Whoa. This definitely drained out. Hold up. What did I type? Something. Okay, so let's go down. That's definitely got water in places it ain't supposed to be. There's a fish? What? Okay. That's still holding. There we go. Withered, your settlement has crumbled to its end. Save the world and return to title menu. I mean, I really don't need to save the world, but sure. It's like track playing. Uh, the last interlude was Dabu. I'm guessing that was the last person alive. Uh, sure. Let's save that and just leave. Well, that's the thing is I haven't seen this before. Wait, is it letting me click it? Yeah, okay, it's just a bit slow. I've I've honestly only opened this last Sunday. And in total now I have played for 6.5 hours. That's as long as that colony lasted. And I do think I wasted like 20 minutes looking around the first map. So probably about 6 hours is how long that colony lasted. And I think, as far as the first go says, this is a very hard game. It's an extremely interesting game, and I'd love to learn more and I'd love to play more. Um, yeah, that's the other thing too, is I did not pause on the first game much and I lost a substantial amount of time. And I do have to remember this game's seasons fly by in a blink of an eye. So yeah, so next Sunday I'll be starting up a new world and seeing how that goes. I think I'm gonna run the start generate existing world or start generator or whatever before I go live, because I remember that taking quite a while last time. The last thing I need you guys to be bored with is all the text wall that just comes up here for like 5 minutes. So if you guys want to come back next Sunday and see how I go, or if you just even want to drop by and see if my world's still alive, go for it. This will also be on YouTube. I'll be playing 7 Days to Die tomorrow. Not sure what I'll be doing with that. It's always kind of a bit loose with 7 Days to Die, but Tuesday with RimWorld, I have a lot planned. I have so much planned. So if you're even mildly interested in RimWorld, drop by, because I have basically a giant list of things I want to try to get done, and I don't think I've got enough time to get it done. But I'm opening up a ancient danger, so I don't know if I'm getting more people or if I'm going to have people die or whatever's going on. Just definitely check it out. And thank you everybody that came and gave me help and guidance and information and stuff about this game, because I really do appreciate it. And I know there's so many people that will watch this and like the fact that they can finally understand what they're supposed to be doing with certain areas, because it's a hard game. It's a really hard game, and I wish more people could play it. And you guys making that possible. So thank you so much to everybody that came by.